So according to Flight Tracker, FlightAware, almost 5,000 U.S. flights were delayed yesterday. Almost 400 canceled. Joining us now, let's bring back our panel, Tony Katz, Erin Perrine. Erin, this is a built-in problem. They laid off too many people right when the pandemic hit, even though we were giving them tens of billions of dollars to stay in business. And then some pilots took early retirement. Maybe they don't want to come back. There's a shortage of pilots, too. If you're a Vietnam War era pilot, you've aged out. We don't have enough pilots to keep these all flying right now. There's some built-in problems, but I feel good that Mayor Pete is going to meet with these airlines, and he'll straighten it all out.
Yes, we've seen Mayor Pete do an exceptional job so far at the Department of Transportation, and I say that with all of the sarcasm I possibly can. We're looking at an infant formula shortage. We're looking at supply chain crisis, and now we are going to have Mayor Pete try and figure out how we fix an airline problem that is really, Bob, to your point, years in the making. And one of the big things that they should be doing here is looking at what happened to all of that money that the American people gave the airlines to keep pilots employed, to keep employees on payroll, to make sure when we came out of the pandemic that the skies would be open and Americans could travel again. So there was a failure there. We continue to see that failure. And I do not think that Pete Buttigieg will be able to meet this moment, but I really hope I'm wrong, because the American people do want to get back out. They do want to travel. They want to live again outside of their homes. They should be able to do that. And you would hope that the government would be able to help, but they haven't so far.
Tony, your thoughts on this?
Well, first, Erin, Pete Buttigieg can't meet the moment. He didn't meet the moment as the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, just a few hours north of where I'm at right now. He hasn't met the moment as Secretary of Transportation. He didn't meet the moment when it comes to supply chain. He couldn't get himself off of paternity leave. He'll never ever meet the moment. The only time he may have come close is when he was working with McKinsey. That's the closest he's ever come to meeting the moment. There's something else here that's kind of fascinating. When you see Pete Buttigieg say, I'm going to meet with these airlines and find out why they're not doing more. This coincides with President Biden saying, I'm going to meet with the oil companies and ask why they think they can make these record profits at this time. That doesn't sound very much like American leadership or what we want from American leaders at all, this kind of threatening posture that takes place, but it happens a lot with this administration.
Yeah, they blame business. They blame corporations. They blame capitalism. And these are people that are not known as business people, other than...
Not at all. And if we want to just engage capitalism just for a second, American Airlines announced that Islip, Ithaca, and Toledo, 3 smaller airports, they're going to stop service. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of what we're going to see. If they can't fly, they'll just fly less. And now you'll have a tougher time going to visit Mimo. Yeah,
we got to run. Also, American is increasing salaries for pilots in their regional airlines. That's part of it. That's good. Tony Katz, Erin Perrine, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more after this.
Thank you.